myschoolnewstv, giving you a voice.
Since the arrest and extradition of Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra from Kenya, southeast and some part of south-south Nigeria have witnessed series of ghost towns on the orders of IPOB. This initially was only on Mondays, but has recently been extended to other working days, as seen during President Buhari's visit to Imo State and on the 14th of September. Markets, banks are always on their padlocks during these sit-at-homes. The governors, while counting their losses, argued that people stay at home out of fear and promised to provide adequate security for banks and markets as they open for business. myschoolnewstv visited UNN Nsukka campus to find out how the current sit-at-home is affecting the students.
Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to the very first edition of the Vox Pop done by My School News. We're going to be going into UNN today to be getting some opinions from some of the students on and their take concerning the sit-at-home imposed by the IPOB. I am your host, Erica Ishu, and for now, let's get going. I want to know your opinions on the sit-at-home, imposed by the IPOB. How is it affecting you guys, your lectures and all your activities so far?
Well, the sit-at-home order that has been issued is kind of becoming a norm every Monday. But I know there is a cause, there is a reason why it was there in the first place. But when such is not coming forth, I think we should have a retrace, we should have a rethink, because it is affecting us negatively. We can't tell some persons to sit at home without providing any food for them. You can't tell students to sit at home whereas they are running behind the schedule. They need to go to classes, they need to do this, then they are being threatened. So I think if people should sit at home, it should be voluntarily, not being threatened that you'll be killed when you are out. So I know that you are fighting, I know you are fighting for freedom, but while we are fighting for freedom, we should at least take into cognizance the freedom of others so that we should achieve this. Okay, we shame people self, they are there doing this thing, doing all of these things, and we are here dying of hunger, killing ourselves because we want to achieve freedom. So now we should have a rethink, because it is affecting, if it's not affecting you positively, if it is affecting you positively, it is affecting me negatively. Thank you.
All right. Is it affecting you? If yes, how?
All right. The sit-at-home is affecting me in the sense that, first and foremost, this semester is a short one, and then with the sit-at-home, most of the lecturers do not come out. Like today, for instance, we had like 4 or 5 lectures, but just 2 of the lecturers were in school today. And so the absenteeism of these lecturers play a very, very huge defeat in the academic pursuits you get. So since these lecturers are not coming to class and we're starting exams being next month, October, it will surely show when the exam time comes. So, and aside that also, you find out that even the shuttle drivers, most of them do not come out as well. So even the convenience of moving from one place to another is seemingly difficult during Mondays when the sit-at-home is on. So that's my take on it.
Okay.
The sit-at-home is doing more harm than good to everybody. Me as a student now, as you can see, I'm in school, whereas lectures that are meant to hold are no longer holding, because you are now like, is this class going to hold or is not going to hold? And in the end, it's each and everybody coming to class, and the class turns out not to hold.
Good afternoon. What's your name, your department and level, please?
Favor. I'm in Department of Theatre Arts and I'm in 100 level.
All right, Favor. How is it affecting you?
Well, I don't really think the sit-at-home is making any point to the government or anybody, because, and what it does to us here, most of us here, is that we can't really go out of this school, and our lecturers don't come for lectures, and sometimes they have to change our timetables.
Don't sit at home. Like, aren't you scared that something bad may happen to you? And how is it affecting you?
It's actually not affecting you. Like, I don't feel the whole thing because I'm within school.
Is it affecting you in any way?
It's affecting me in particular. If I don't know for others, but me, it's affecting me seriously.
Why?
As a student, I do come from home, so I enter shuttle. Now look at the price of things has increased. Check the shuttle prices. No longer 15 naira, but now long bus is 17 naira, and then the short bus is now 100 naira. So they are complaining that it's because of the sit-at-home. There is increment in price in the sales of in the price of fuel. So they had to increase their own distance. So basically, is affecting me, and then also the price of foodstuff at the market is also skyrocketing because people take the advantage because they know they won't come to market the next day and still try to increase the price and then make their sales, and which is not making sense.
Okay, what about the lecturers at the moment here on campus? Those not being able to come into school because they're staying outside and they can't come out because of the fear of being harmed in any way. What is your take on it personally, you that has to be taking lectures at least?
I feel like they coming outside is a risk because of the fear of the unknown, and then they have to, for our own sake, they should do that. I use this medium to plead to the necessary authorities that they should please look into this issue and then try to reach an agreement or have a dialogue with the group responsible, because it's affecting us, the students, in a negative way.
Do you think that it should be put on hold or cancelled entirely?
It depends on the aim for the sit-at-home. For the aim to be achieved, the group that is responsible for the sit-at-home, they have to be strategic. We know they imposed it once every week and people never complained about it, but now they're extending it to twice in a week. I guess that's where the problem is. So I wouldn't necessarily say that they should put it on hold or they should allow it to continue, but they should be strategic in their positioning.
All right. I'd like to ask you guys, opinions concerning the ongoing sit-at-home imposed by the IPOB. Does it affect you guys in any way?
Yes, it has actually.
Do you guys, have any fear that, you may be on your way going somewhere and then something bad may happen because of the whole fear of, coming out?
Personally, me, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not afraid at all because I have nothing to do. I'm not a Biafra person. I'm a student, so I have no fear. I'm not afraid of anything whatsoever.
It actually makes me scared because, although it doesn't actually make me scared sometimes, because they say that it's not really efficient here because it's a village setting. So only when you go to any good town that it's really happening. So, but normally you don't even step out. What am I going to go and do outside? Everything is here.
Yeah,
so.
but actually, people like us that live outside the school, and that's when there will be a bit fear. But apart from that, I don't see there's anything to be afraid of whatsoever.
All right. And then how does it affect you guys academically?
It actually is affecting us very, because every Monday we don't normally use to have class. For morning, we are meant to have class from 7 to I feel 6 or so. But because of this sit-at-home, no classes, all the classes are cancelled. Even today.
Do you guys feel that the sit-at-home should be put on hold or cancelled entirely?
Cancelled, definitely. Yes, it should be cancelled.
Maybe it's affecting us academically and personally or something, but let's look at the reason behind the sit-at-home. I'm a very strong Biafran fan. For the reason behind the Ojukwu or Kanu. Yeah, that's injustice, and justice has to be served. So this sit-at-home thing is actually to push the government to actually release him, because justice has to be served.
Actually, I actually feel that this sit-at-home is it doesn't make sense. Because for how long are they going to sit at home? We all know the Nigerian government, how they operate. Okay, they're saying till he goes to court. What if he doesn't go to court till next year? Or till this government? So that means every Monday we're not going to have classes. So it doesn't make sense. Definitely, it doesn't make sense.
Good afternoon. What's your name, department, and level, please?
Okay, I'm on Oshoni, but I'm in Pouch, 100 level.
In what kind of way does it affect you?
Personally?
Yes.
Okay, let me be on a neutral ground now. First of all, it's not supposed to be so. You understand? It's not supposed to be so. You cannot use your own personal interest to jeopardize another people's public, the way I'm going to put it is just like you cannot use your own personal interest, or I'm not saying in other ways that somebody is using his personal interest, so the quote IPOB is using their own personal interest to jeopardize others' progress. But in the sense that this is Nigeria, you are not going to use you're not going to, because of you belong to so kind group now, to block others something that they are doing. And since we are in Nigeria, I don't think that you are allowed. You understand? But the current sit-at-home, affect many people, sha. But that is what I have to say about it.
All right. How does it affect you personally, especially when it comes to, your lectures and your movement, daily?
Yes, in as much as I'm not supporting the two parties, you understand. But to be on the safer side, I have to stay at home. Missing lectures. The lecturers, they are not, as in, they don't care about the lectures, about the kids sit at home. But I think apart from lecture, and which is my main purpose of being this school, I think there is no other way that is affecting me, so to say, personally.
All right.
Emotionally, that.
Okay. Do you feel that this sit at home should be cancelled or just, put on hold?
If I'm going to be on a neutral ground to elaborate this more, it's just like to cancel it is more better. But to cancel it is going to, is going to disturb the progress of their own project, which is the IPOB. Now, if you are going to cancel it now, that's longer in progress. And if they don't cancel it, it's going to hinder the progress of the poor masses. Now, and if I'm to say my mind now, if I'm to view my own opinion, I think to cancel it will be a better, on a better side. You understand? I've done it twice, as in 2 consecutive weeks now, and there is nothing that the federal government is talking about. You understand? Instead, the governors are not saying anything about sit at home, and they notice, they know there is been existence of as in secretly or publicly sit at home, just voluntarily sit at home. That is it.
All right. Thank you very much for giving us your opinion. Yeah.
I wish I could do more. I love you. That is.
Good afternoon. What's your name, your level, and department, please?
Okay. I'm Ojobo Samuel Chukwebuka, 300 level microbiology.
All right. So this current sit at home that we are observing, does it affect you in any way?
Okay. Sure. It affects all spheres of our life. Academically, most of our lectures don't hold because of the sit at home. Then also, me personally, in terms of market activities, I believe that the sit at home, for me, is not kind of yielding any result because a lot of people are losing out economically on maybe the amount they are supposed to get it. And there are some people that maybe it's only when they go out on a certain day that they get what they have to eat. So.
All right. So can I ask, do you stay on campus or off campus?
Okay, I stay off campus.
All right. So do you encounter any issues, or do you have that, feeling of fear within yourself that anything could happen at any time, the moment you step out of your door?
Okay, just yesterday night, actually, I visited my uncle's house yesterday being Sunday. So, and today being Monday, sit at home, I woke up early. I have to wake up early thinking that if I don't come out early on time, maybe by the time I will be out, I might get arrested, or maybe all these stories of being beaten up by IPOB guys. So it puts negative fears,
All right. Would you want this sit at home to be put on hold or cancelled entirely?
Okay, from my own perspective, the sit at home is affecting the Easterners drastically. Actually, I know that the reason why they put it is for them to get our leader out. But when you are doing something, you check the positivity and the negativity, or say the advantages and disadvantages. And for me, the disadvantage outweighs the advantage. So it's better they call it off, so we attend to our daily routines.
That is calling it off entirely?
Maybe for the meantime, not like entirely.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much for sharing your opinion with us. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
From Sunday.
Good evening.
And Madam Okada.
Okay. Keotosi sit at home. As how does it affect you as an individual financially?
Sit at home on a meza. I didn't want a passenger. I able agagari. And I sit at home. Make fuel tizego, so the thing this just everything just sir. I'm Marocan here and so that thing gonna would time say sit at home Mary mother what are you madonna Rosie I'm standing I know what is customer. That's why the things to weather.
anyị fugo otu fuel shi jize increasing in price. Kedu figure ku maka the situation at hand?
Kedu na-ekwu maka the fuel? So the government biko so emena the fuel increase because by now na dey enwete fuel go ihe na-agbata bụ black market. Ndị a niile na-ereche fuel, dey raise fuel. So em na yo the government say because em maria eme na the fuel.
All right. Thank you very much for your opinion. We really enjoyed having you on show today.